Our next singer of the evening is Scott Newnham. Now, Scott was stoked to hear that Brian would be mentoring this week, as they first met, of course, at our Melbourne auditions. Let's have a look at how they went with our mentor session this week.
Now I've gotten in too deep.
If that's the first time you've sung properly in front of a crowd, I just worry about how good you're going to get. Good to see you again.
See you.
You all right?
Yeah, good, you?
You've come a long way.
I have. When I heard that Brian was coming to be our mentor for this week, I was stoked.
What have you picked up? What have you learned?
I've learned what vibrato is. I know what falsetto is, and I can do that now. What I really want to learn, though, is how to put emotion into song, into singing. That's what I haven't learnt yet. And love remained a drug.
I didn't believe for 1 second anything you just said. Yeah. I just watched you, and your mouth moved, and then your eyes just went like this.
I understood exactly what he was saying, because when I sing, I'm just thinking, oh, did I do that bit right?
So I want to see you do it again, and this time I want you to imagine you're singing it to someone you love, and you're trying to win them over by singing it, and reach back for it. Let your whole body go with the big notes so that we go with you. He is probably the rawest of all the artists on Idol, but he does seem to learn very quickly. That time your face, your eyes were closing, your whole face sang that song.
You know, now I know what it feels like to open yourself up during a song and to pour emotion into it. I just really want to sing it now in front of Australia and the crowd and the judges.
In 95, it spent 6 weeks in the top 10 with Seal's Kiss from a Rose. It's Scott Newnham.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea, and you became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high and out the pill. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say, and you became my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like an addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, babe? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Now that your rose is in bloom, the light hits the gloom on the grave.
Scott.
Brian.
Okay, I love your voice. I think you've got a great voice. But I think the problem with you is that when it comes to the big moment, you just lack confidence. And you do have an amazing voice, because when you sing, you've got these eyes looking around, and you're almost worried, like, what does people think about me singing? And it's quite unnerving to watch you. And I think you've got to start picking songs that you can feel comfortable singing, because you're picking a Seal song, probably one of the best songs ever written, and one of the most difficult songs in the world to sing. So you're going to have to start picking songs that when you're on that stage, you are relaxed, because it was all a little uncomfortable and I actually felt a bit uncomfortable watching you, because I know you're a great singer, but you've got to try and find something that's going to make you be have a little bit more ease on stage, so that you can perform and blow everybody away.
Yeah.
I think, like, this is like your 7th time you've ever sung?
I think so, yeah.
In front of an audience. Now, you know, beat that. Don't figure. But you know what? What you're learning, no one can teach you. When you're nervous, those notes that you hope and pray come out sometimes, They just aren't your best friend. Do you know what I mean? So you're just learning as you go. I think you did a very good, very, very good rendition of the song. It happens to be one of my favorites along with Brian. And just keep trying, darling. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Mate. Look, you know, I've got a real soft spot for you. You know, I think you picked a song this week, and it's been touched on here, that just showed the just kind of exposed your vocal a little bit, you know, and it's confidence, it's experience. For the 7th time you've sung, you've done a great job. I like the look, and the only thing I'll just say, I kind of think, yeah, you look hot, you embrace it, you know, but I just think when you're picking these songs, especially when you get given the freedom to do top 10 night, there's some amazing songs that fit in your genre, and we've spoken about where that sits. Yeah. So keep that in mind, you know, it's about the audience.
Yeah, I wanted to challenge myself with, like, that song. I knew it was hard.
Yep.
I knew it was going to be a challenge, and I did the best I could.
And I applaud that. Yeah. Keep, like, take risks.
There's challenges and challenges. You're a snowboarder, right?
Yeah.
You just went down the vocal equivalent of a black run, right? That is a tough song, mate. Yeah, and you've only just started singing. No one's going to expect you to turn up and be this accomplished performer, but you are going to have to start to make more steps, because Brian's right. I was crapping myself watching you then. I don't want to feel that uncomfortable every week. The exciting bit is the singing. All the other stuff is the crap. You've got to enjoy the singing, mate.
Yeah.
All right?
I enjoyed it.
So there was, both Brian and Dicko thought that you might have been nervous up here hitting those notes. Were you nervous?
Nervous? Of course I'm nervous. The 7th time I've sung, man. Far out.
Careful saying far out. I got in trouble with that one night. So keep going the competition. Vote Australia. You can SMS his name to 191010, or you could call 1902 55 556. Vote right away. Voting lines have been open since the start of the show.